Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, Starseed Astrologer and Spiritual Messenger from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com, here to do your weekly angel card reading for Monday, May 25th through Sunday, May 31st, 2015. We have a really busy astrological week this week, but before we get into the astrology of the week, I want to make mention that you see that the cards are already laid out. We're going to be using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot card deck, and then for your special message card, I'm using a new deck, also a tarot deck. It's called The Search of Unicorns by Suzanne Starr. I like to call it my unicorn deck, and that's why I have unicorns back here in the background today. But the stones of choice, let's talk about those as well. I chose stones this week that emulated kind of busyness and group activity, a lot of things going on, which they're all cluster stones, and that's to me what the clusters mean, is a lot of busyness, a lot of things going on. Your first stone of choice is an amethyst cluster. The amethyst vibrates, it's a purple stone vibrating to the crown chakra, higher guidance, higher wisdom, messages from your guides and your angels. It's good for dream work as well. So I also feel like they're saying humanitarian energies with this one as well. Your second stone of choice, another cluster, is the clear quartz cluster. Now, clear quartz can also vibrate to the crown chakra, but I look at this as a magnifying stone. Clear quartz often will magnify energies. So whatever your thoughts, your intentions, even emotions can be magnetized or made bigger. It kind of creates a a focus energy to kind of create a powerhouse of energy with whatever it is that you have going on with the clear quartz. Your last stone of choice is a citrine cluster. The citrine cluster is a golden yellow or yellow stone. It vibrates to the solar plexus chakra. So this is your sense of power, your sense of confidence, your joy, your happiness. A sunny, bright outlook as well with this stone. So again, your stones of choice for your special message card is the amethyst cluster, the clear quartz cluster, or the citrine cluster. Now again, you see the cards are already laid out, and that is because true to Mercury retrograde, which we're in now, the first time I did the video, it didn't take, so I wanted to use the same cards, obviously, and we're doing take 2 of the video, and hopefully we get it through it this time. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the astrology, and like I said, it's a busy week, there's a lot going on, so let's try to get through all of this so we can get to the cards. But on Monday, May 25th, we have Venus, planet of love and relationships, as well as money and finances. It's in a challenging aspect to Uranus, and Uranus can redirect and bring in the unexpected. It's like that lightning bolt of energy that kind of changes things really quickly and unexpectedly. So you might find that there's changes in relationships, redirections in relationships, surprises in relationship or money matters that are happening this week. Also on Monday, we have Mars in a challenging aspect to Neptune. So same day, both of these energies are occurring. Mars is our physical energy and our forward momentum. Neptune can kind of deplete our physical energy, so we might feel a little bit less energetic. We might feel a little bit less like we want to push forward or like we're able to push forward. Neptune is also a planet of sometimes illusion. So, you know, we might feel ungrounded in our direction or not really knowing which way to go. So there might be a little bit of confusion here as we're trying to take the steps necessary to go forward on our path. Now, on Tuesday, now you're going to feel what's happening on Tuesday happens very early Eastern Daylight Time. So I'm going to say that you're going to start to feel this on Monday as well. We're going to move into the moon now in Virgo, the early morning hours Tuesday. It's opposing Neptune, or making an opposition to Neptune. It's then making challenging square aspects to Mars and Mercury, both being in Gemini. So we have all this mutable, changeable energy because Virgo, the sign that the moon is in, that's a mutable sign. With it opposing Neptune, Neptune's in Pisces. Pisces is a mutable sign. with it squaring Mars and then Mercury, those planets are in Gemini, and that's a mutable sign. So we're dealing with all these mutable energies, meaning changeable energy, ungrounded energy. Okay, it likes to redirect, and it's not real secure and steadfast. It's not grounded with those energies. And because the moon is our feelings and our emotions, and it's in the sign of Virgo, sometimes Virgo can be a little bit self-critical within the self. And especially because it's in challenging aspects to Mars and then Mercury, I feel like we're going to just perhaps judge ourselves unnecessarily, or we're going to feel a little bit emotionally challenged or frustrated. It's important to not give in to kind of that negative self-talk during Monday and Tuesday as all these different energies are occurring. And, really, if you can do anything to be centered and grounded, that would be the best way to kind of get through at least the beginning days of the week. So anything to do with spiritual practice, yoga, meditation, Tai Chi, even getting out into nature and grounding, standing barefoot on the earth or walking out in nature is going to help to kind of settle and ground all of these somewhat challenging energies that are taking place. As we move into Wednesday, the 27th, Mercury, which again is newly retrograde in Gemini, comes up to meet Mars in Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of energy in our thinking processes. We might have a lot of new ideas about things, whether it be relationships or goals or our career. It's just a really good time period to kind of pay attention to kind of what comes into the mind. It might be about wanting to or feeling pushed to make a decision. But again, Mercury is retrograde. So if you can wait to make a decision until after the middle of June when it goes direct, or it actually goes direct on June 11th, that might be best. But we don't all have that ability to wait that long when we're trying to make choices and decisions that are in our best interest. So know that Wednesday will be a day to where you might feel like, okay, it's time to make a decision, and that's okay, but also be open to redirections and be open to the flip-flop of energy that might occur, because oftentimes that Gemini energy, all this Gemini energy that's occurring, oftentimes makes one decision and then vacillates and then goes to the opposite way, or makes a different decision. So you might find that you're changing your mind a lot during this week. As we're moving through these different energies. As we move into Friday, we have Mercury in a challenging aspect to Neptune. Now, you're going to feel this as early as Thursday because it happens really, really early on Friday. So you're going to feel this Thursday coming in, Mercury square Neptune. That also can be very challenging or confusing. We're not seeing things clearly. We don't have all the information. Communication is muddled or confused. So again, use this time for quiet meditation and contemplation, connecting with your angels and guides and asking to be shown what the right course of action is, or asking to be shown what the right decision might be. Also on Friday, the moon is in Libra, sign of partnerships, relationships, sign of balance and harmony, and it's going to be connecting with Pluto and then Uranus and then Venus. And again, I feel like there's a lot of transformation happening in relationships and partnerships. This can be romantic, this can be business, this can be friendships, but we're going through emotional change, emotional redirection. We're going through transmuting old energies in our relationships, or old energies within ourselves as far as our emotions and our feelings. We go into Saturday, and the sun in Gemini comes up to meet Mercury, which is retrograde in Gemini. So this is going to, again, highlight our thinking, highlight our decision making, highlight new ideas coming in, highlight in a way our sense of confidence, because that's what the sun is all about. It's about your ego, yourself, your confidence, your sense of individuality, so to speak. So you might have a little bit better handle on that day as you're trying to kind of go through certain amounts of information to make the proper decisions. Then as we go into Sunday, the sun is now in a challenging aspect to Neptune, which again brings in this maybe lack of confidence or lack of being sure, or Again, this can bring a little bit lower physical energy, and it can bring in a little bit of confusion. So we have a lot of things with Neptune going on, as well as Mercury going on this week. So Mercury rules the logical mind, the ego mind, our thoughts, our ideas, the way we communicate. And Neptune deals with the spiritual realm, things that are not tangible, things that are of a different kind of reality or realm. And again, sometimes, even though Neptune is a very spiritual planet, it can also, again, deal with fantasy or illusion, and that's why it brings in that element of things being unclear. So a lot going on this week, but let's go ahead and see what the angels have to say for our messages for the week. Start out with the first card. And the first card is the Nine of Water. So this is a beautiful way to start this out. And I find this interesting because one of the cards in last week's weekly reading was the Nine of Water. I think it was the third card last week. And the Nine of Water is an excellent card. It says, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, and a love life. So it deals with love and relationships. And again, this is kind of like the wish card. Your hopes, dreams, what you desire in life, this is all coming true. This is all coming into a sense of reality. You're starting to feel that. This is a feeling card because it's water. So it starts first on the emotional realm, the feeling realm, before it starts to manifest in physical reality. So you're starting to feel uplifted. You're starting to you're starting to feel you're starting to feel good about things. You're starting to have hope again as you're moving forward with this week. And again, focus on what it is you desire. Contemplate, meditate on what it is that you desire to bring into reality. What are your dreams? Connect with what your true inner dreams are. And the mermaid in this card is very happy and content and feeling really good about what those dreams are. And I feel like this would be an excellent way to start out the week and to try to hold that energy throughout the week because of some of the up and down nature or confusing elements of the astrological energies. So that's why meditation would be good. Through meditation, you can ground and center yourself on a daily basis and continue to focus your intentions on what it is that you desire to create for yourself. The second card for the week, another very good card. This is the Eight of Fire. The Eight of Fire says, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So the fire element is about spirit, okay? So again, this isn't things happening on the third dimensional level or being brought necessarily into manifestation yet, but there's a lot going on the spiritual plane. There's a lot going on behind the scenes in the spirit realm. Your angels, your guides, universe is all working diligently to have things start to set into place and to start to unfold in the best possible way. And this is saying that things are happening quickly, even if you're not quite seeing them yet. This is a really kind of chaotic and ungrounded energy sometimes, which is definitely what we talked about for this week. So things happening fast, or things being all over the place, or changeable, or things coming in fast and starting to unfold fast. So definitely you might get some more information as far as moving forward. And it does say that delays are over, so I feel like we're on the brink of very soon of having things start to unfold and our dreams and hopes starting to come true. So just be aware that it might be a little bit of an ungrounded energy as we're moving throughout the week. And then the last card, the third card. Okay, so here's the Major Arcana number 15. This is the Ego card with Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. This is what we've been talking about astrologically. This is Mercury with Neptune. This is, the moon in Virgo squaring Mars and Mercury. This is some of the energy challenges. But this is all in the mental realm. That's what this card is about. This is not reality. You can see this man here is wearing a mask of illusion. He's not seeing things clearly. He's not allowing himself to see things clearly because he could just take off that mask. If he just takes off the mask, he'd start to see that this angel is behind him. This angel is behind him, guiding him and protecting him. He just has to let go of the illusion. He's got to let go of the negative thoughts, the negative beliefs, the what do I want to say, the fears, the doubts, the anxieties. That's what this card is about, but it's not really reality. It's of your own making. It's the negative ego mind and the negative tapes that are creating these negative illusions. Now, keep in mind that we can create and manifest those negative illusions, because if you project those out as thoughts or you communicate them, you can start to kind of bring them into manifestation, and that's not what you want to do. You want to focus on this card over here. You want to focus on your hopes and dreams and desires coming true. That's why being grounded and staying connected to spirit and doing some meditation is going to be very, very important this week, because you want to focus on and project out your hopes and dreams and wishes coming true, not your fears and doubts and anxieties. Here in the middle, we have things happening fast. Again, a lot of energy is going on with this Eight of Fire. So focus on this over here and release this over here. Call in your angels. Call in Archangel Jophiel. Call in Archangel Michael to release those negative attachments of the ego mind. That's what you want to do this week. Okay, let's look at your special message card depending on your stone of choice. Again, these were all chosen randomly with the angels and guides' help. For those of you that chose the Amethyst Cluster, okay, the Amethyst Cluster, people, your message is the Nine of Pentacles. And now this is a card of manifestation. The Pentacles is an earth suit card. And the 9 is almost completion. The number 10 is actually a completion number, but the 9 is being close to completion of your goals, your dreams. This is money, finances, your career. This is things on a practical, earthly level. You can see this young lady here with a unicorn. To me, unicorns are very magical beings, and they can, bring in that magic element. And they're both very steadfast and calm and secure. They're both very grounded. So if you stay grounded this week, I feel like you're starting to see the manifestation of this abundance and prosperity energy, this manifestation of the blessings that the universe is trying to bring to you this week. Often the Nine of Pentacles is about self-employment. So if you're out there and you're thinking about going into business for yourself, or you are self-employed, this is a very good message that things are going to start to come into fruition, or that there's going to be an upsurge of abundance and prosperity energies for you very soon. Okay, for those of you that chose the Clear Quartz Cluster, the special message card is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen is one of the court cards, and the court cards always indicate either other people in our lives or their personality characteristics within ourselves. Now, this could be either, but I'm feeling more that this is personality characteristics within yourself and what you might need to do throughout this week, which this is a card of the mind. The Swords is the mental realm. And the Queen of Swords is very logical. She's very objective. This is about not allowing, again, the ego mind to take hold and create this negative illusion. This is not allowing the emotions or the feelings to get chaotic and unbalanced and, create all these doubts and insecurities. This is you being confident and secure and logical and objective and balanced in making the best possible choices for yourself, or staying clear-headed enough to wait until a better time to make whatever logical choices you need to make for yourself. Now, sometimes this card can be seen as a woman who's very cold and unfeeling. So, it's possible that you're dealing with other people or another person in your life that has some of these qualities of being non-emotional or being logical and objective. But again, I feel like this is more about you staying balanced emotionally to make the best choices for yourself, to be confident and secure as you move forward throughout the week. And then for those of you that chose the citrine cluster, Your special message is Major Arcana number 2 with the Priestess. Now, unlike the previous card, this is more of a spiritual, emotional, feeling, intuitive oriented card. So you are supposed to tap into more of the intuitive realm, to the spiritual, divine, feminine power within you. This is also about staying balanced. That second major arcana, number 2, you know, the 2 is about staying very balanced and almost having an element of waiting or patience about you. So I'm not sure that with manifestation of things that you're going to see that this week. That might come a little bit further down the line, but know that this is a powerful energy. You're connecting to the divine feminine. You're connecting to your inner confidence. You're connecting to your inner peace, your intuition, your higher soul self, the wisdom that's within you. This is a magical energy that's within you. And she's standing here, the priestess is standing very confident, very secure. And she's just okay with waiting. And I know that doesn't sound fun to have to wait a little bit longer for things to start to move forward, but know that the power is within you. And if you stay balanced, that things are going to work out to your highest and best benefit. Just tap into the intuition, your higher soul guidance. Ask for your angels and guides to come forth and bring you the messages that you seek, and tap into that magic. I really feel like this is a magical time for you. So I hope you've liked this weekly angel card reading. Also, we're getting close to the next month, the month of June, so be looking for very shortly the monthly angel card reading for June. And I want to send a thank you out to all of those who send your comments and like my Facebook posts on Colleen Lama and Sacred Soul Empowerment, who like my YouTube videos and comment on those. Thank you so much for your support, your positive comments. Thank you to all of those that have visited my website, sacredsoulempowerment.com, who've made positive comments on my new website. Is also signing up for, I've had several people obviously signing up for the services on sacredsoulempowerment.com for readings, for healings, and thank you very much for those of you that have sent in your donations as well to help support the monthly articles that I write, that I post on Angel Messenger, as well as doing these weekly and monthly angel card videos for you. So a big thank you and much gratitude to all of you. And much love and light, and we will be meeting again very soon. Blessings to all.